We're inside the final few hours of the AFL trade period and there are still a number of wantaway stars with their fingers crossed. The action kicked off after 3 p.m. meet with Aaron Francis, moving from Essendon to Sydney, the first cab off the rank. He was closely followed by another former top 10 pick, Sam Weideman, who had been hoping to leave Melbourne in a bid for more opportunity. There are some fresh names also on the trade table and, of course, there's one BNF winner still in trade limbo. Stay with us for all the action and tune in from 7:15 p.m. ET as Tom Brown and Mitch Cleary bring you all the latest news and analysis. Local footy and the biggest moments. 7 and 7 Plus are the home of footy shows for every fan. Stream them all for free. Scroll down to follow all the live action as it happens. Jump to top key events 2 hours ago. Goon Club in particular, a 50-50 chance to trade for Lachie Hunter 2 hours ago. Former no. 2 draft pick moves on from second club 3 hours ago. Essendon secured depth forward 3 hours ago. Bombers defender gets his move 3 hours ago. Jaeger decision is in. Now we wait 3 hours ago. The deal's holding up the deadline 7 hours ago. Ollie Henry absolutely prepared for bold play 7 hours ago. Hawks ponder late play at Young Cat 8 hours ago. Frio of interest to McDonald Typhoon Woody Plus show more reporting. Live 13 minutes ago. Glenn Belenchik Port Adelaide and Geelong both refused to budge. Less than 2 hours till the deadline and say the Ratchet is less likely than likely to leave the Cats. The 24-year-old is looking for greater opportunities than he's had at Geelong, but the Premiers aren't settling in talks with Port. Power football boss Chris Davis says we don't have too much else to offer than the pick no. 33 that has been on the table for days. We're trying, he told Trade Radio. Radjigalia could be forced back to the drawing board at the end of 2023 if he doesn't get the move. We've certainly missed a taller defender over time, and if we end up missing out, we'll attack that sort of player in the draft, Davis said. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 22 minutes ago. Glenn Belenchik straight into Essendon's best 22 ? Bombers recruits Will Setterfield and Sam Weideman were stuck in the VFL for half the year at Carlton and Melbourne respectively. But Essendon footy boss Josh Mahoney has suggested both could make a significant impact at the club in 2023. Weideman's experience playing ruck in the VFL could give him the opportunity to become a ruck forward to chop out Sam Draper and Peter Wright. We think for the role that we're going to have available, he's going to be given every chance to make it his own, Mahoney said, later adding Weideman could also play a defensive role. On Setterfield, he comes in as a 192 cm midfielder. We think he's really going to add some size to our midfield, which we feel we're lacking. His height and strength is something that was very attractive for us. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 53 minutes ago. Glenn Belenchik Saints bold play to move up in the draft. Multiple reports say Saint killed as Hunter Clark has re-emerged as a name to watch as the deadline approaches. The Saints want to send Clark and pick number 9 to North Melbourne in exchange for pick no. 3. Clark has wanted to get to the Roos, but the Wooden Spooners would appear unlikely to give up such a high pick to secure the 23-year-old. 7 News Melbourne's Tom Brown reports North want a future first-round pick as part of the deal, but there is no way that will happen. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 1 hour ago. Glenn Belenchik Brodie Grundy debuts his new colours. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 1 hour ago. Glenn Belenchik no doubting what Scott Pendlebury thinks of the draft. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 1 hour ago. Glenn Belenchik is the Dunkley deal edging closer? Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 1 hour ago. Glenn Belenchik the clock is ticking. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link. 2 hours ago. Glenn Belenchik own club in particular a 50-50 chance to trade for Lachie Hunter. Player manager Paul Connors has revealed quiet negotiations over a fresh start for under contract midfielder Lachie Hunter have been ongoing. The 2016 Premiership player had a stop-start run in 2022. Lachie and I have actually been having some good dialogue this week. He's spoken to the Bulldogs, feels like a fresh change might be good for him, he told Sam. It is late, but I would be suggesting he's a 50-50 chance to move. We've kept it quiet. We think that there's a little bit of interest for both parties. Sometimes there's a win-win for player and club, and I think the player and club would think a fresh start for Lachie would be wonderful. 7 News Melbourne's Mitch Cleary reports Hunter is keen to get to Melbourne and waiting by the phone hoping to get the green light. Connors had previously declined to reveal the club interested in his player. "I've got one club in particular," he said. "They have got a few things to still tick off, and the Western Bulldogs are as busy as anyone today." Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, copy the link, load more.